Hey RVers and future RVers, it's Mikey B with Beckley's RVs. Why do we call Kleenex tissues? The same reason why we call RVs Winnebagos, because they're great. Winnebago has been around forever, and behind me for 2025 is nothing less than perfection for years. The 25B floor plan has been a staple to the Class C Winnebago lineup. We're gonna get into all the features for 2025. Let's go. All right, as an RVer, there's certain things that you look for when you go to buy your motorhome. And this floor plan behind me, the 25B, is one of my favorites because it's got tons of great features. Things like big awning, storage, and all the creature comforts inside. Let's real quick go on a few of the outside features here. On the Class C motorhome that Winnebago's got engineered here for you, really big wide mirrors to give us a great visibility down the side, along with a side camera when we activate our lane change, our signal. We're gonna have tons of storage. I love storage, guys. I'm sure you've seen my other videos, but we have a lot of storage here underneath the sofa, and then you'll see in a little bit in the back. And then of course, I'm all about patio time. This awning is full length of the body here, giving us a couple feet of great awning space away from maybe a light drizzle or a bright sunny day. And of course, we'll have our electric hookups and our cable TV hookup in case we want to throw on that great sports channel or something to just kind of white noise in the background when you're sitting having fun with your fellow campers. We do have a water tank fill. Again, for the size of the motorhome, generally, the smaller you get, the smaller your fresh water gets. Not with Winnebago. They engineer everything, so we're gonna get optimal, and I'm gonna throw out a number, I can't remember, like 40, 50 gallons in this small motorhome. And like I was telling you, storage. Great amount of storage here. This is your floor line here. We've got storage here that we can also access from the back, and then below the floor, there's some rotoclass plastic bins that we can throw our dirty stuff in there. As you can see, maybe sneak this spare tire there, or firewood, or that dirty, stinky, slinky hose. This model also is optioned with the stabilizer jacks. Your buttons are here, and this way the stabilizer jacks go down. And that way it just takes that little wobble out of that motorhome. Because you know, if the motorhomes are rocking, yeah. On the back, we have a nice ladder that you can access the roof just in case you need to get up there on your seasonal routine maintenance items like the caulking and your plastic components that may need a little UV protection. Again, the back door access to that storage area. We do have a really robust hitch here. This motorhome is phenomenal in carrying capacity. We have thousands of pounds that we can tow and thousands of pounds inside that we can take for cargo. You definitely, if you want something to maximize weight capacity, as in far as you need a lot to take with you, this is a floor plan you need to consider. And then lastly, on the utility side, of course, we have all our hookups. I love Winnebago, they color code everything. So we have a black tank flush here that's labeled appropriately. You have your black tank and your gray tank waste valves here. Cable in, your city connection at the campground, electric behind here, and of course up front is going to be your propane and your 4,000 watt generator that you'll be able to turn that on, access the fuel cell that's already on the motorhome, and live off-grid if you choose. All right, so there's a reason why we call RVs in general a Winnebago, because they've been around forever. You see a ton of them on the road, and it doesn't, and they long lasting, etc. And they go matched up with a Ford chassis on this for the same reason. Ford has been the best selling truck for like 60 some years, and there's a reason because of that longevity. We're matched here with a V8 Ford that's got a lot of horsepower, a lot of torque, and it's great for this size setup because, as I mentioned on the outside, weight capacities. This thing can tow easily 5,000 pounds, and if I'm not mistaken, almost 4,000 or maybe a hair over 4,000 pounds of carrying capacity inside the motorhome. So you're going with a lot of people, maybe you're boondocking and going to potentially take a lot of water weight, a lot of cargo. This is definitely one that fits your checkbox, I should say. And it's not 30 some feet long too, so it's easy to navigate wherever you go. You're going to want to make sure that you're sitting comfortable, sit upright, arms lightly rested on the armrest, your hands here so you can be able to just I guess absorb some of the sway that you potentially may get with crosswinds and things like that. But Ford has done a great job at ergonomically putting everything here at your fingertips, so that way we can keep our eyes focused. And again, as I mentioned on the outside, we have two big mirrors that extend off the sides that we can easily see down. But of course, with lane changes, with using the turn signal, we're going to have our side cameras show up here on the monitor, as well as when we shift in reverse, we'll be able to get that visibility behind us and back up safely. Beyond that, of course, you're going to have all your audio controls that you'll be able to sync up with your phone, so that way you can drive comfortably hundreds of miles at a time, listen to the tunes, and just enjoy your adventure getting there. All right, inside the new 2025 Winnebago Minnie Winnie 25B, one of my favorite floor plans, you're gonna see it's not a huge motorhome, but yet it's huge in your RVing comfort and your lifestyle. It's got a lot of storage and it's got a lot of sleeping capacity. Starting up behind me, of course, is your cab over bed. We have a nice queen size bed. As you can see off here to the left is a ladder that you can put up here and easily get two adults up there comfortably, as well as some maybe even some storage space at the head of the bed. Flip this up out of the way. Welcome to swing around the TV. And I like the swing arm, so that way we can maneuver it based on where you need the viewing angle. And of course, travel mode, give it a good push against the wall and lock it in. In that living center area, if you will, we have a sofa and a booth. The sofa, you're gonna see a couple seat belts, as well as when we get to the booth, some more seat belts along with a tether for child seats. But I love the safety aspect that Winnebago brings in making their motorhomes. If they say a motorhome can sleep 6, guess what? You're gonna get seat belts for 6. So I love the fact that they take care of our safety. This does double down as a futon sofa, so you can get an adult, maybe squeeze 2 kids in. Obviously, just get rid of the seat belts, do something with these little bolster pillows, and now you have a nice sized bed for somebody. Big windows on both sides. I'm all about fresh air if I can get it, springtime, fall time. I'm gonna open these up, get a nice cross ventilation, and of course at night, you've got the nice knockout shades for privacy. Above both sets here of furniture, we're gonna have nice storage that opens up, and you can see all our plastic in there. Anyway, that's very deep and wide, so you can get a lot of book bags, a lot of gear. Across from your sofa is, of course, our dinette booth. So this will easily sit 4 people if you need. And again, seat belts on the other sides for safety sitting forward, as well as, of course, it's easily set up into another bed in case you need that. And there you go. This is probably like a double-sized bed. So again, kids, you're gonna sleep 2, adults, maybe one corner to corner. But again, a great versatility to just in case you get some of those extra camping buddies that come along. Let's get it set right back up. Voila. When my kids were small, we had a truck camper that only had a regular bed and this, so we got really used to up and down, up and down. Once you get a system, trust me, it'll make it real easy. And again, storage, big window, ample amount of lighting, just in case you're sitting here at night playing some card games. All right, let's get into the kitchen area. Again, 25-foot motorhome, usually everything is shrinking down, but not with Winnebago. They make most of this motorhome that it allows them to engineer and get really maximize the capacity. And when I say capacity, loosely, like anything far as the features. We have, of course, good old-fashioned 3-burner stovetop, along with a small oven in case you want to do some baking goods. Movie time, popcorn, anything like that. Of course, we've got our standard microwave to zap some reheats or whatever. And again, they're maximizing space, so they've got a little bit of space above. We've got a lot of cabinet storage here. Below the big stainless steel sink, we've got storage along with a couple drawers. And you're probably wondering where that coffee pot's going. We've got electric here. Last time I borrowed one of these motorhomes for a trip, coffee pot sat right there all weekend and did us great. If that's not enough storage in the kitchen, right next to it, of course, we have a big shirt closet, hanging closet. Maybe you can divvy that up with some shelves if you prefer. Again, a couple more drawers, and this one's the nice big pot and pan drawer. Across the way, we have a big refrigerator freezer to get all those wonderful goodies in, ready to cook up for our camping weekend. All right, then nestled in the corner here, we've got a regular queen bed. I'm 6'1", as you can see, plenty of space here. We have a lot of counter space. We have a lot of cabinet space above us to throw our clothing up there. At the foot of the bed, there's also another shirt closet that we can throw some of our clothing in there. At the foot of the bed as well, up high, is our TV, so we've got a great viewing angle. And then I love the fact that they've integrated a little shelf here with some 12 volt and 110 outlets in the corners. That way we can still easily charge our mobile device and grab it when we need. And lastly, of course, another big window to allow some of that great fresh air in. And at night, my privacy curtain. All right, last but not least, let's get into that bathroom. Again, they didn't make anything small in this small floor plan. They kept this bathroom really comfortable for what it is. Of course, we got our sink with an outlet just in case we need. Some great space here to throw all our toiletries in. Maybe even down here, throw your trash can. And a nice size shower with a squeegee door. We've got plenty of elbow and plenty of head height. So again, one of my favorites, hope you enjoyed it. It's again the 2025 Winnebago Minnie Winnie 25B. All right, so maybe you're a first-time RVer, put this motorhome on your list. Maybe you're a family of 4 to 6, put this motorhome on your list. If you just don't want a big motorhome, but be able to have a lot of creature comforts, put this motorhome on your list. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, for the 2025 model year. This is the Winnebago Minnie Winnie 25B. Give us a thumbs up if you did. And as always, comment below. Would love to hear your first impressions or any questions that you have that I can maybe answer for you. And everybody, show us some love. Smash that subscribe button. I'm Mikey B with Beckley's RVs. We'll see you at the campsites.